Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol observed. My name is Zwikula from Radiation Protection Inspectorate. I'm also the International Atomic Energy Agency National Liaison Officer. And as the National Liaison Officer, I am the focal point between the International Atomic Energy Agency and our country with regards to issues related with the International Atomic Energy Agency, in particular the Technical Cooperation Program. So my role as the NLO is to facilitate planning, formulation and management of the Technical Cooperation Program for the country. So my presentation is going to be on technical cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency. So by way of introduction, I will just share a bit of background information on how we relate with the International Atomic Energy Agency with regards to the Technical Cooperation Program. So Botswana became a member state of the International Atomic Energy Agency in 2002. And the mandate of the International Atomic Energy Agency, as per the IAEA Statute, Article 2, is to accelerate and enlarge the contribution of atomic energy to peace, health, and prosperity throughout the world. And in doing so, the International Atomic Energy Agency ensures that the assistance provided by it or at its request or under its supervision or control is not used in such a way as to further any military purpose. So subsequent to Botswana joining the International Atomic Energy Agency, Botswana also signed the revised supplementary agreement concerning the provision of technical assistance by the International Atomic Energy Agency in 2006, which is an arrangement for delivering the cooperation to the country. In addition to the assistance, the agreement also emphasizes the safety standards and measures and the peaceful undertaking. So in delivering its mandate, the International Atomic Energy Agency encourages and assists research on atomic energy for peaceful purposes, and it also encourages and assists the development and practical applications of atomic energy for peaceful purposes. And the International Atomic Energy Agency also makes provisions for materials, services, equipment, and facilities to meet the needs of research. And it also fosters exchange of scientific and technical information on peaceful uses of atomic energy. And it also encourages exchange and training of scientists and experts in the area. So the International Atomic Energy Agency uses the Technical Cooperation Program as a mechanism of transferring nuclear technology to its member states to help them address key development priorities for sustainable development, with the ultimate goal of having competent, self-reliant national scientific, technical, regulatory institutions capable of making continuous contributions to peaceful uses of nuclear technologies for human development, safety, and security. So the Technical Cooperation Program provides support in various areas, which include human health and nutrition, food and agriculture, water and the environment, industrial applications or radiation technology, safety and security, energy planning and nuclear power and nuclear knowledge development and management. So the International Atomic Energy Agency delivered support and cooperation to a member state through the country program framework, which is a document that is developed by a member state. And this document establishes areas of cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency. When the country program framework is developed, input from various stakeholders are invited, whereby national challenges which can be addressed through nuclear science and technology are identified. And thereafter, the country program framework then serves as a guidance for development of national projects. So currently, Botswana is on the third country program framework, which is running from 2018 to 2022. And when the current CPF was developed, it was aligned to the National Development Plan 11, Vision 2036, the government of Botswana and United Nations Sustainable Development Framework, the Global Agenda for Sustainable Development, and the principles of Africa's Agenda 2063. So preparations for the fourth CPF will soon commence, and the CPF should be ready for signature at the upcoming General Conference of the International Atomic Energy Agency in September 2022. And the implementation of the CPF is coordinated and monitored by the Department of Radiation Protection Inspectorate as the institution hosting the National Liaison Office, and also with the Division of for Africa at the International Atomic Energy Agency, Department of Technical Cooperation. So for projects to be supported by the International Atomic Energy Agency, they have to meet a certain criteria. First of all, they should have a socio-economic impact and they should be sustainable. This means that the project should be able to continue even beyond the end of the project cycle. Project should also be aligned to sustainable development goals, national vision, and development plans, so that as we implement these projects, we also meet our country needs. Projects should also use nuclear science and technology, and nuclear science and technology should have a competitive advantage over other conventional methods. And also there is a good chance of that project achieving the expected outcomes. The other criteria is that the project should have strong government commitment with evidence of significant financial support. So what is funded under national project is procurement of equipment and supplies, fellowships, scientific visits, expert services, and consulting. And under regional and interregional projects, what is funded include training courses, expert services, workshops, and meetings. So the project funding depend on budget, and now emphasis is placed on fewer but high impact projects. So for the ongoing program cycle for the years 2020 and 2021, our budget for ongoing project is 1,297,130 euro. And the implementing institutions are to pay the 5% of the project cost as national participation cost, and also to show commitment to the project. So the projects normally run for 2-year cycles, and formulation and design of project is done by implementing institutions and then submitted to the NLO office for onward submission to the International Atomic Energy Agency. Our current country program framework is running from 2018 to 2022. And under the current country program framework, areas of cooperation include radiation safety and security, and the expected outcome is enhanced effectiveness of the regulatory body in performing its regulatory functions. The other thematic area that is included in the current CPF is food and agriculture, which include crop improvement and nutrition, soil and water management, insect and pest control, animal production and health, and food safety. And the expected outcomes under this thematic area include enhanced crop productivity and livelihood for smallholder farmers. The other outcome is increased institutional technical competencies to apply the sterile insect technique as part of the area-wide integrated pest management to suppress fruit flies. The other outcome under this thematic area is enhanced small-scale dairy production for smallholder farmers and improved feeding and higher consumption rates. And the other outcome is improved diagnostic and control services and technologies and enhanced national network of food contaminant monitoring programs. The other thematic area under the current CPF is human health, which covers radiotherapy and nuclear medicine and human nutrition. And the expected outcomes under this area include increased access of cancer patients to quality treatment and increased access of patients to quality nuclear medicine imaging for a number of pathologies. And the other outcome under this area is enhanced possibility of making evidence-based decision making on national nutrition intervention programs. Still in the CPF, we have a thematic area of water resources management with the expected outcome of enhanced capacities for groundwater resources management, which include assessment, data collection, and monitoring. And the CPF also include the area on energy planning with the expected outcome of increased energy planning capacities to allow improved decision making for the development of the energy sector. And the last area is human resource and capacity building, with the expected outcome of enhanced institutional capacities to launch training programs in nuclear science and technology. So we have 6 ongoing projects under the current program cycle, which runs from 2020 to 2021, and 2 projects that are at their closure stages. So the first project is on reducing the incidence and impact of transboundary animal and zoonotic diseases, which is being implemented by Botswana National Veterinary Laboratory. I think the implementing institution will share more about their projects. And the next project is on improving selected legumes and cereals against biotic and abiotic stress. And this project is being implemented by Department of Agricultural Research. And the other project is on enhancing capabilities for a holistic approach to testing food hazards in poultry production and products. And is also being implemented by Botswana National Veterinary Laboratory. And the other project is on improving reproductive and productive performance of crossbred dairy cattle, which is implemented by Department of Agricultural Research. And we have a project that is being implemented by Ministry of Health and Wellness on increasing access of cancer patients to quality treatment. And another project is on assessing the iron and nutritional status of under 5-year-old children, which is being implemented by the National Food Technology Research Center. Projects that are at their closer stages include a project on using the sterile insect technique integrated with other suppression methods for the management of Bactrocera dorsalis, which is being implemented by Department of Agricultural Research. And another project is on strengthening environmental laboratory capacity to generate quality and reliable information on radioactivity levels in the environmental samples and foodstuffs to enhance control of public exposure, which is being implemented by Radiation Protection Inspectorate. For the upcoming project cycle, which will be running from 2022 to 2023, we have 4 new projects and 1 project that will be continued from the previous cycle. So the projects, the first one is on strengthening animal health and production, and it will be implemented by Department of Agricultural Research and BNVL. And another project will be on enhancing control of food hazards in poultry production and products. Also is going to be implemented by Agri Research and Botswana National Veterinary Laboratory. Another project will be on developing national nuclear science training programs and research capacities, which will be implemented by BUs. And the 4th project will be on improving selected legumes and cereals against biotic and abiotic stresses for enhanced food production, and it will be implemented by Agri Research. And the project on increasing access of cancer patients to quality treatment, which is being implemented by Ministry of Health and Wellness, will also continue into the next cycle. So the International Atomic Energy Agency Technical Cooperation Program also supports regional projects which are normally intended to exploit and advance existing national capacity for a common regional good. And normally these projects are intended to promote cooperation between project counterparts where local knowledge, capacity, and adaptation skills exist. And under this arrangement, the International Atomic Energy Agency enables this cooperation and support technical excellence through training, expert services, and opportunities to share and exchange information and experience. And under this arrangement, the knowledge that is used and capacities is not from the International Atomic Energy Agency, but from the regional counterparts. Therefore, this means that our local experts can also be engaged by the International Atomic Energy Agency to serve as experts for other countries. So under interregional projects, technical cooperation addresses the need of several member states in different regions. And normally these projects contribute to a wider knowledge and experience sharing and enhanced technical cooperation amongst developing countries. So the proposals for regional and interregional projects can be submitted by any group of member states or by the International Atomic Energy Agency based on information about existing need in close consultation with its member states. So currently under interregional projects, Botswana is participating on one ongoing project in supporting national and regional capacity in integrated action of zoonotic diseases. So in conclusion, institutions are encouraged to contribute to the formulation of the next country program framework for them to benefit from the technical cooperation program. As the current program, the current CPF will be coming to an end next year. And also, just to share with you that the preparations for the 2024-2025 program cycle will commence in 2022. And once call for proposals are open, information will be shared with the stakeholders. And also by way of information sharing is just to inform stakeholders that all requests to the International Atomic Energy Agency should be routed through the National Liaison Office to avoid delays, since requests submitted directly to the International Atomic Energy Agency will have to be returned so that they can be properly routed. I think that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.